Welcome back, Madcap Toys fans. You're back in the Toy Barn. We've got a lot of things to talk about, so let's get to it. Welcome back, Madcap Toys fans. You are back in the Toy Barn. I hope you've had a fantastic week and the holiday season so far, and things are going well for you. But before we begin, if you haven't already, come on, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, make sure you hit the bell for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know, and comments, you know we love them, so just keep them coming. As you can see, I'm back, guys. The insurance busy season is officially over while you're watching this, and I told Darren, I said, I need to get back on the stick. I need to get back in with you and get these videos out and pick it right back up where we left off, tell you about what sold, just general things about reselling in general, and just kind of how the season has been so far. So in a second, I am going to show you a clip of the back wall, because we talked about that a few videos ago and how we've been doing, and Darren just had come in to share with you about how we have been keeping up with that. He is currently right now in our what we call our Christmas cottage office, trying to list more of these items that have been on old stock, but relisting them, and it's been very good. So I'm going to show you the clip first, and then I'm going to explain a little bit more in just a second. Welcome back, Madcap Toys fans. We are back in the Toy Barn. Darren has come in really quick. As you guys know from the previous videos, we are putting on our old stuff, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about it today on how it's actually been doing good, hasn't it, Darren?
Yeah, it's been really doing good, guys. Since we've been doing this, we've done, as I showed you in that last video, to give you another rehash of it, from that corner over there on the back wall to what we call the center back wall to the left back wall, right back wall, etc. We're now on the left rear wall.
Right. And
we're working that way. But since we've been doing this remodularization, repricing, reshipping, making sure nothing's screwed up with eBay or us,
right,
and inventory is correct, we have made almost 32 sales. I've lost count. So it's been that good, and that's just what we've redone. That's not everyday normal sales. That is on top of sales.
Yeah, he's right. Well, I can vouch. Like last time, I got so psyched. I won't use my raccoon voice there, but I was like, it's from the back wall, you know, stuff like that. But
she always goes on, or I go on, hey, there's another one. Right. And it's really been doing good. So this has really helped us, because there were some things that the shipping price somehow had got unmodulated with the product. We had items that said 5 pounds that we know wasn't 5 pounds. That was 1 pound, maybe a pound and a half at most, including the box and the packing of the product. So we've changed that. The shipping's been adjusted real well, so we've got everything down. We did that on Macari. Macari, for the most part, has also been picking up, like we've been saying in some of the past videos. So it has worked. When I get all this done, I'm going to have Kathy look and see if there's anything we can do to help Poshmark. District is pretty much modernized, so it should be good, at least as of now.
So hey, we're back, guys. So yeah, so we have been working pretty hard on the mostly the back wall over there, as well as the left back wall. Darren's right up to where you may not even see it, but like the G.I. Joes and things. But I'm telling you, I can't remember the number, and so Darren will probably be shouting at the screen on Monday night when he sees this. But it's like maybe what, 20 to 30 items since we started the refresh that we have been seeing the results. Because there was a lot of Star Wars, Power of the Force, there was some G.I. Joes, not very many G.I. Joes, some die-cast cars. There was just things back there on the wall that were just stale on eBay, that even though we did the end and still similar, the refreshes, we all talked about that in the past, it still wasn't getting anywhere with us. So we literally took and ended those listings, took them off. Darren and I, and there's been some that I've actually been retaking pictures. We've been reassessing the prices. We've been fixing the titles, descriptions, the item specifics, all of those things, and making it very fresh, brand new item number, relisting them as new, fresh, right? And it's been working. Is all of it gone? No, of course not. But there had been several in the last few weeks that like I said, up to 32, I believe, items that have just kind of just melted off the board. And we're going to talk about these and the what sales. And I want to say thank you, Darren, for filling in for me for these last couple months. I know I've been helping with shorts, YouTube shorts things on and off, but I haven't been able to get on the screen much at all. For those of you that are brand new to the channel, you don't know what I'm talking about. For those that have been with us the whole time, you guys understand it was a very busy season at that moment. And so now I am able to take the time to get back to where we are through the rest of the time and through some next year, just to be able to still work. I'm still working the insurance business, but not as busy as it has been. So I'm so happy and thankful to be back with you guys. I told Daren I couldn't wait to get back into things and doing the what solds and doing the eBay news and everything we love to do. And I want to thank you, all of you that have been supporting our channel, and for all of you that have recently subscribed. We really do appreciate you. So let's talk about the holiday season real quick before we get onto the what solds. I've had many of my YouTube reseller friends, if you're watching, hello, have also said on their YouTube channels as well that Christmas is different this year a little bit in that we have been making sales. Like I told you, we've been making sales. I'll be showing you some what solds as well as throughout the week. So we've had a lot of great toy-like sales and some good stuff, a lot of big items, like real big items. But it's still seeming like, as far as the amounts, it hasn't been as much as previous years in the sense of item amounts, not big amounts. We've had some big dollar sales, including in the coin area as well. But they have all agreed that it's just been kind of different a little bit. And it could be because of inflation, the season, the holidays, the penetration, how many eBay sellers there are, if you're being seen or not, if your items are, listings are stale or not. In our case, with the new stuff, I'm sure they're getting the first and the foremost attention, against the others that we still have to get through. So we have a long way to go in the toy barn when it comes to getting it all refreshed, resettled, undone, new pictures and the like. So it's going to take us a bit, but the good news is our idea of resetting the shed has been working, and we really do appreciate it. So I don't have much to say here for right now, but we're going to get to the what sold. So today we're going to talk about Madcap Toys Plus. Daren has filled in on a lot of the items that we have sold in the past. I'm going to just basically try to take up where he left off and go from there, because we've had more and more new sales. So we're just going to go from there and just kind of tell you the things that we have sold, since Thanksgiving. 13 items I'm going to be sharing with you today. Lots of excitement. Like I said, I've had some big items, some small items across the board that have been really doing well. So like I said, a lot of holiday stuff, some clothing, things of that nature. And also media. Media has been a big one too. I've made some media sales even today, so I'm pretty excited. First one up at Madcap Toys Plus, we have Peppa Pig. Peppa's Family minifigure set. We basically got this at a, I think it was an estate sale or a flea market. They had some Peppa Pig merchandise and some other things and the like, and we got that. Paid a small premium there. It was found on Jordan Shelf 1, and it sold for $16.99 plus shipping to boot. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And next up, we sold some more media. Like I said, we sell it along the way. I've been taking a lot of the CDs and DVDs in here, and I've been starting to put them on Jordan Shelf 3 in our heated and cool garage area, because it's easy that if we get a CD or DVD, we're not having to spend hours out here in the element looking for it, that it is in there. It's just as quick to grab it and be able to wrap it and ship it out quickly. And this was one of them. This is the Going South DVD 2002 widescreen edition, found in Jordan Shelf 3, and this sold for, made a deal on it because, like I said, we got a lot of DVDs and CDs media here. It sold for $4 plus ship. And also to mention too, I have been putting out a coupon this month. It's a 20% discount. Now I haven't been running it all month because I feel like the eBay buyers kind of tire with it, or they're kind of used to, consistent coupons and deals and stuff like that. But I did a Black Friday discount, which was higher. I think it was 25 or 30%. And then I think this week, I just did this week where we did a 20% discount on Madcap Toys Plus. And people have definitely been taking advantage of it. But trying to make it fresh and not be too stale and boring when it comes to the offers and discounts. This was from the upstairs bathroom closet. We have a lot of vinyl records we've gotten from thrift stores, also garage sales, and people just calling us up as referrals wanting to sell what they have. Daryl Hall, John Oates, bigger than both of us, 33 RPM vinyl record, still had the shrink wrap on it, even though it was opened and I revealed that it did show the record. And 20% discount was used, and it sold for $12.99 plus ship. It was very, very nice. Guy actually said, well, I could see the glare a little bit in the shrink wrap. I didn't know if it was wear or not. But I showed him, I said, no, it's basically just the shrink wrap. It's just the glare, what you see in the light. Because when you have those little studio lights on those photo tents, that can kind of catch it, and kind of can look like marks. But no, it was really pristine there. And then next up, more media. Strawberry Shortcake Let's Dance DVD from 2007. Great CD, or great DVD, but the case of it was kind of messed up a little bit, but I show that in the photo there. 20% coupon was used, and this one sold for $6.99 plus ship. Then we found something in our Amazon mystery boxes that we have bought in the past. We're hoping that our wholesaler gets back to having those available, because we do, sell some stuff that they call from the bins, so to speak. This was very tiny, very, very easy to ship. One of those easy ones. A mobile phone card holder. It was color blue. It was found in the snowman tote. And not bad. It sold for $4.79 plus ship. Great, because I think we only spent 20 bucks on the whole Amazon mystery box. So we're in profit zone right there, and still have plenty of that that is available for sale. And of course, we've sold quite a few things up from it along the way as well. And here is what verifies our story about the back wall selling pretty good. This came from the back wall. 2008 G.I. Joe fighter pilot Captain Ace action figure mint on card. And this one sold for $11.99 plus ship. So I think this one was kind of the smaller ones that you would see. I would say, a lot of times you can find G.I. Joes and like these smaller cards like at Dollar General, etc., like that. And I believe this was one of the ones that's kind of like that, with a smaller card there. At least I think this one's a smaller card for sure. All right, next up, another CD. Daren helped me find it. I believe it was yesterday. I think in the back area there. Best of Rock Ballads, audio CD by various artists. Of course, found in the shed, and the year was 2006. And did a little deal on this one. This one sold for $6 plus ship. Now, we're not done yet. I got to get to another page. We do have more that are pending. Some of them I've already have found in the toy barn and in our other heated area. Some of them I have not, so we're going to be looking for those. This next one up is pending, order pending, and I have to get it out. This is, I thought it was a music CD, but it is not. It is a Solitaire Classic Game PC CD-ROM. Of course, going to be found in the shed. I got to do that today. Hoyle Solitaire Classic Games PC CD-ROM. 28 games from 1997. You all still have your CD-ROM games from the 90s? I think Daren may have one or two sitting somewhere. But we've got rid of most of ours. Now it's basically the Xbox system that we use for that. You know what? I've actually in between things lately, and I have been doing a little gaming myself. So I'm not really a gamer like my sons and my husband is much. But there is a new game. You guys will let me know in the comments if you have played it or I've heard about it. It's called Supermarket Simulator. It's just kind of fun. You kind of build your own grocery store, so to speak, hire people and kind of maintenance it like you're the owner, and it's kind of fun. It's like based in New York City. It's kind of neat. So every once in a while I'll get on that and expand. I'm sure by the time the game, I've done everything I could to the game, I'll be done with it. But it's just something to do over the holiday season. But anyway, this classic CD, again, sold for regular price at $6.99 plus ship. Oh, as someone has been grabbing, this one's pending, I gotta find it today. People have been grabbing my older Kmart style. I say Kmart style because we did a Kmart arbitrage, my goodness, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and had some original look of the My Little Pony from the 2000s. And this is one of them before they changed the look and the color, etc. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic ice cream stand. This one was found on River Shelf 3. And this one sold for $11.95 plus ship. So a little bit of a deal there. They took advantage of the 20% off coupon. And this one is an international sale. Love it. Love those international sales. We have one more of these left. Found on River Shelf 5 is the Hasbro Transformers Beast Wars Predacon Scorponok action figure. Very, very nice. And again, I think we got a couple from an arbitrage in the past, and this was one of them. This one did pretty good. It sold for $25.99 plus ship. And I always love selling, no matter what, if it's Christmas decorations, which we've sold quite a bit, and Daren's may have explained to you, but also I need to probably share some of the upcoming videos. But we also sell a lot of Christmas media too, and this is one of them. I was so happy to see this. This was found in the upstairs closet from our, like I said, from our buys when referrals come to us when we buy a lot of them or we find them in yard sales, estate sales. Merry Christmas from the Morbin Tabernacle Choir Reader's Digest 33 RPM record. They asked for a deal and I accepted it. I think I had like $6.99 on it, but this one sold for $5.50 plus ship. So very, very good for a really nice vintage record. Going out to you in the AM. And then some more media. Help by the Beatles 2009 CD found in the shed. They also took advantage of the 20% discount. And this one sold for $6.99 plus ship. And lastly, this one just sold this morning before I came out here. This is another CD. Reflections of Nature Dream Sleep Music for Relaxation CD. She thought I said Siri. And this one sold for $6.39 plus shipping to boot. So you saw mostly media and things, but that was what is mostly pending. We do have some toys, but again, and over in the last few weeks while I was working other business and Daren's been on and he's been explaining it to you, we have sold some big items that I've had to find boxes in what we call in the reselling world Frankenboxing them to be able to get them out. Some of them have been like Ridley Adventure bag sets. I think there was I sold like a kangaroo, an animated for reals kangaroo. Quite a few things. I have a Space Discovery Barbie set that you'll be probably seeing in the upcoming video soon that I sold. It's not too big this for the weekend, but just a lot of large items. But like I had said earlier in the video, it's not like a lot of mass, but just more of bigger items this Christmas, it seems like. But we've been still doing pretty good. We've been moving some stuff along. I've even sold some older plush that's not new for the Christmas season. And also for Halloween, we sold a lot of costumes, a lot of stuff. Even after Halloween, even around Thanksgiving time, I was still selling Halloween makeup and things. So it's just, it is what it is. And also, I may have mentioned this in the past, but also it has happened, you know, in the last at least couple of weeks. I've been selling St. Patrick's Day stuff too, mostly clothing, but St. Patrick's Day stuff. So you just never know, you know, what's going to happen, because seasons, even though you're in a season just like Christmas, it doesn't mean people are looking ahead. So it is fantastic when we do that. And just to be honest, with Halloween, we are now, what, 10 months away from it again? Isn't it crazy? Definitely crazy, but that's how it just works in the reselling world. Well, guys, I'm not going to keep you. I know you've got things to do. You probably got to pack, stack, and get things out to UPS, FedEx, and the post office, and so don't we. But I'm going to get things done. I'm actually going to help Daren do some listing today and see what we can do to kind of ramp things up to get things moving before the Christmas gift buying starts to slow down probably by the end of next week. But you guys have been fantastic, and yes, I'm going to be in more videos, so stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.